Hello friends, in this video we will discuss a triangle and some trigonometric ratios. So basically what is triangle? Triangle is a geometrical figure in which the sum of the interior angles is equals to the 180 degree. For example, this is a triangle which has three angles. The word triangle means three, angle means angles. So here are the three angles. First this angle, second one is this, third is this angle. So the summation of these three triangles means summation of these three angles will always be 180 degree. Means if it is alpha, if it is angle beta, and it is gamma, so the summation of alpha plus beta plus gamma will always be 180 degree. Otherwise, if the summation is not 180 degree, then the figure will never be a geometric triangle. It will never be a triangle. There are many types of the triangles are. For example, the equilateral triangle, in which the all sides and the all angles are equals, and another is skeleton triangle, right angle triangle. There are many types of triangle are there. Today we will discuss right angle triangle. So first of all, what is right angle? Right angle means the angle of 90 degree. A triangle in which one angle is 90 degree, then a triangle will be called as right angled triangle. For example, if we see, for example, this is gamma, so this angle is 90 degree. If I put 90 degree in place of the gamma, so it will be alpha plus beta plus 90 degree is equals to the 180 degree, where alpha plus beta will always be, if 90 is positive here, if it will goes there, it will become negative 90 degree. So alpha plus beta is 90 degree. Means if the one angle is 90 degree, then the summation of the alpha plus alpha and beta will be 90 degree. The configuration depends on the one angle. For example, if alpha is 30 degree, then the beta should be 60 degree. If alpha is 45 degree, then beta should be 45 degree. Means the configuration depends on the first one angle, this angle or that angle, that doesn't matter. So we have discussed a right angle triangle and some of the basic definition of the triangle. So here is a right angle triangle. In this triangle, all the connecting points are called vertex, which is singular of vertices. Means there are three vertices in a triangle. For example, this is a vertex, this vertex and this vertex, and these all are three are the vertices. If I name them A, B and C, and a triangle is comprised of three sides and three angles. If I name it C, A and B, there are three sides A, C and B, where A is the length of this line, when C is the length of this line, and B is the length of this line. So what these lines will be called? In a right angle triangle, there are three main sides: hypotenuse, perpendicular and base. So what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is the opposite side of the right angle triangle. Here it is the right angle triangle, so the opposite side of the right angle triangle is hypotenuse. And now for the decision of the perpendicular and the base, we need to concern of angle, or with respect to an angle, the perpendicular and base will be changed. If I look at angle alpha, then the perpendicular will be B. Means the opposite side of the angle at which we are working is always be perpendicular, and the adjacent side of the angle at what we are working is always will be base. So according to the alpha, means if we concern with alpha, then the side C will be base and side B will be perpendicular. So far so good. So the different trigonometric ratios are derived from these sides, means the ratios are the divisions. For example, if I divide this side with this side, what will be? If I divide this side with this side, what type of trigonometric ratio will present? So starting with the sine theta, the mathematicians have already named these trigonometric ratios, which are sine, cosine, tangent. These are the basic three trigonometric ratios. So how we can compute the sine? So sine, when we write an equation or express an equation, so sine will be written as sin and then the angle. For suppose here angle we are taking alpha, then sine alpha. Sine is equals to the perpendicular divided by hypotenuse, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Or generally we can say that the sine is the opposite side of the angle divided by the opposite side of the right angle triangle, and the cos according to the alpha, then cos is the adjacent side of the angle divided by the hypotenuse or the opposite side of the right angle triangle. So adjacent side here is base divided by hypotenuse. Now tangent is equals to the perpendicular upon base, which means opposite side of the angle divided by the opposite adjacent side of the angle. If I name them or label them, perpendicular in this case perpendicular is B, so B upon hypotenuse is A, B upon A. Cos will be base upon hypotenuse, so base is C divided by hypotenuse A. And now tangent alpha, tangent is perpendicular upon base, so perpendicular is B, base is C. If we focus on the tangent alpha, what is tangent alpha? Tangent alpha is basically sine upon cos alpha. We can see that it is equals to the sine upon cos, which is where sine is B upon A when it divided by the cosine, which is C upon A. So if I will change the divide into the multiplication, so these denominator will become numerator and the numerator will become denominator, so it will become A over C. A cancels out and it remains B over C. So these are the basic three trigonometric ratios. There are other three trigonometric ratios which are the inverse of these basic trigonometric ratios. For example, there is a cosec. If I take the angle alpha, then cosec will always be 1 over sine alpha. So we have already discussed what is sine. Sine is B upon A. Then it is 1 over B upon A. Here A is divided by B, so it will multiply with 1. Then it will become A over B, which is A is hypotenuse over B is the perpendicular. Hypotenuse over perpendicular is the cosec alpha. There is another trigonometric ratio which is cosec alpha or sec alpha, SEC, which is called secant or is cosecant. Secant alpha or sec alpha is 1 over cos alpha. So what is 1 over cos alpha? 1 over, what is the value of the cos alpha? Cos alpha is C over A. If A is divided by C, so it will multiply with 1, so it will become A over C, which will become simply hypotenuse over base, because A is our hypotenuse and C is our base. There is another trigonometric ratio which is called cotangent or cot alpha. If I take cot alpha, means cot is 1 over tangent alpha. 1 over tangent alpha means 1 over, we have already seen that the tangent is equals to the B over C, so it will become B over C. If we see B is divided by C, so it will multiply with 1, which will become C over B. And if we compare it with the triangle, so it will become C is the base and B is the perpendicular. So these are the 6 basic trigonometric ratios which have different values at the different angles. But these are dependent on the sine and the cosine, because we can find tangent with the help of the sine divided by cosine, and cosec is the inverse of the sine, sec is the inverse of the cos. So if we know that the sine and the cosine, then we can find easily all remaining 4 trigonometric ratios with the help of some basic algebra. So this whole video was about some basic trigonometric ratios and a triangle and definition of the sides of a triangle, of a right angle triangle specifically. So in my next video I will discuss some Pythagoras theorem. So if you are liking my video, then please do comment and subscribe my channel. Thank you.